Hey true believers, Englentine here with another weekly countdown. Now this countdown is of books sold to customers, not the books sold to the stores. These are what people are actually buying. Now it does come from Bleeding Cool, and some people would figure, okay, well that means it should be taken with a grain of salt, and that's a-okay if you feel you want to take it that way. Either way, I have fun with it, so let's get this countdown started. Number 10 is Daredevil 596. Number 9 is Titans number 18. Number 8 is Justice League of America number 20. The lucky number 7 spot ends up being in the hands of Wonder Woman number 36. Star Wars number 40 takes the 6th spot. 5 goes to Flash, number 36, people. Number 4 belongs to Action Comics 993. Number 3 spot goes to Amazing Spider-Man 793. The runner-up and the number 2 spot is Detective Comics 970. And the number 1 comic book of the release date 12/13/2017 is Mr. Miracle number 5. Holy Toledo, and what the heck, a Batman book is not at the top of the countdown. This is amazing, and more to the point, it's a fourth world character. It's a character that you could not convince me Mr. Miracle was going to be at the top of the chart 6 months ago. At all. This is great. This is amazing that this has happened. So let's see what everybody has to say about it. And of course, we cannot forget to pay tribute to those who had contributed, not just with their countdowns, but with some quotes that we're going to get to right now. As usual, DC still dominates the top 10 at FFF, but shockingly this week, Marvel took the majority of the top 20. Detective Comics was far and away our bestseller this week, but Amazing Spider-Man managed to wall crawl into number 4, selling one more copy than Action Comics. Punisher just barely made it to the top 10, to number 10. We were shorted a whole bunch of covers this week from Diamond, so we didn't meet our usual mark on some books like Action Comics, Hal Jordan, and JLA. But the fact that those two books, Action and Hal, still made it in the top 10 speaks volumes about how many people are still picking up Marvel. I gotta say, I wasn't a big fan of the Punisher when he got the armor, mainly because of how he got the armor, but I'm willing to give it a try, you know, and it's good to see something selling. Marvel may have taken 8 of the top 20 spots in our bestseller list this week, but I really don't see it as a sign that things are turning around. It more seems like people aren't taking chances with indie books like they used to. Coyotes was the only indie book in our top 10, or top 20 for that matter. And while it's a great book, not seeing Wicked and Divine or Animosity in the top 10 list is a bit of a shock. More evidence of this just being an off week, I guess. It also didn't hurt Marvel to put out 6 X books the same week the Disney-Fox merger was announced. I think Chef Jack has Coyotes to review, so I honestly couldn't tell you how it was, and I don't know if you'll ever get another review from him. So yeah, I'll check it out. Maybe it's pretty good. Give it a shot. Looks like the only thing that can defeat Batman on the bestsellers chart is another book written by Batman's writer, Tom King, and Mitch Gerads' masterpiece, Mr. Miracle, continues to pick up steam with the 5th issue. People are catching up on all the prior issues, and its placement on most of the year-in best lists is having an impact. Maestro's is proving to be a formidable hit as well, outselling all Marvel books. The Spirit Award winner for Best DC Comics, Best Comic Book Overall, Best Colorist, Best Writer, yeah, oh, Best Miniseries. This thing kicks ass. Mr. Miracle, gang, if you're not reading it, you should. Action beats Detective, Amazing Spider-Man, and Star Wars also beat Detective. Mr. Miracle continues to do well with low sales all around. Daredevil sneaks into 10th place. Nothing was particularly surprising except for the fact that one of the highest selling books of the week was a second print of the Dark Knight's tie-in Batman Who Laughs, winner of a Spirit Award for Best Horror Comic. Amazing Spider-Man did exceptionally well after the Venom Inc. one-shot last week, which continued to sell great this week and had to be reordered. Sales overall were kind of middling this week, but there were a few standouts. Mr. Miracle number 5 was our top seller this week, which was both expected and good to see since King and Gerard series continues to be one of the best things coming out. Second was James Stokoe's long-awaited Aliens Dead Orbit number 4. A little lower down on the list was Jeff Loveness and Jacob Rebelka's Judas number 1, a thoughtful character study centering on Judas Iscariot after his betrayal of Jesus. I have to admit, this Boom series didn't sound like something I would immediately pick up, but seeing the finished product, I'm impressed so far. It's not the easiest sell, but people seem to be responding to it, especially after they flipped through it and seen Rebelka's stunning art. Been there, done that. Couldn't buy the t-shirt, but I did read the book, and I can say, check it out. If you really do want to check out some independent books, this was not a bad one to start with, Judas. Marvel had a somewhat stronger presence on our list than usual, representing just about half of our top sellers, with the Amazing Spider-Man 792 taking the number 2 spot. King of the Hill was, as usual, Batman with Detective Comics 970. Tom King and Mitch Gerads' Mr. Miracle number 5 continues that series' overall excellent quality and strong sales. A nice combination of traits for a book to have. The rest of the list is mostly more of what we've come to expect the last few months. Wonder Woman, Superman, and X-Men. DC took 7 of this week's top 10 spots, but Marvel did manage to get 3 books into the top 10. The surprise is that Star Wars, which has long been our best-selling Marvel series, has seen some erosion in the past several months, and this week it was outsold by Amazing Spider-Man number 792, Surprise number 2, Daredevil climbed in sales and made it into our top 10. Legacy readers seem to find what they're looking for in Amazing Spider-Man, Captain America, and Daredevil at least. And if only we could include Iron Fist in that list. Or Thanos. Both books are deserving of attention. But all of that is just no matter. Those are floppies. And Marvel doesn't sell floppies. Tommy Boy Brevoort has said more than once, it's not the floppies that's selling, it's the digital. So let's go on over to see what Comixology says is the top 10 digital comics sold. Number 10 is Amazing Spider-Man number 792. Number 9 is Wonder Woman number 36. Number 8 is The Wicked and the Divine annual number 1 Christmas special. Number 7 is Injustice 2 Chapter 36. Teen Titans number 18 holds the 6th spot. The Flash number 36 takes the fin. And at number 4 we have Star Wars number 40. 30 is a magic number for Action Comics 993. And in digital comic sales, just like the floppy sales, Detective Comics 970 is the runner-up to the number 1 comic sold digitally this week, Mr. Miracle number 5. Englentine, the top 10 comics, that's not enough to judge by if Marvel's doing good or not. You should go to top 20 and check it out. I'll bet they kick all sorts of ass, and in a way, if you said that, you would be right, because this week on Comixology, they had a Star Wars sale, and they brought Marvel from 2 to 8 in the top 20. Since they were trade paperbacks and not single issues, I went beyond the top 20 to find out what were the top 20 single issues sold digitally. Number 11 was Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps number 34. At number 12, X-Men Blue number 17 brings Marvel's total to 3. Oh, now it's 4! Because at number 13 comes Runaways number 4. Looks like Marvel's on a run. Now they've got 5 with All New Wolverine number 28. At number 15, Red Hood and the Outlaws number 17 breaks up the Marvel run. But at number 16, Jean Grey 10 gives Marvel 6 in the top 20. But at number 17, Justice League of America number 20 takes half of the top 20 digital comics sold for DC Comics. And the awesome Daredevil number 596 brings Marvel's total to 7. And not to be outdone, Wolverine with Weapon X brings Marvel's total to number 8 at the 19 spot. And finishing out the top 20 at number 20 is Suicide Squad number 31, giving DC Comics 11 comics in the top 20. And just because I'm enjoying looking at the numbers and everything, the number 10 independent comic book sold to customers is Giants number 1. Number 9 is Harrow County number 28. Number 8 is Jughead, The Hunger number 2. Number 7 belongs to Rumble, number 1. Number 6 goes to Animosity, number 11. Number 5 belongs to Bloodshot Salvation. Not kidding, kids. My Little Pony Legends of Magic number 8 is at the number 4 spot. At number 3, we have Robotech number 5. Aliens Dead Orbit number 4 came in at number 2. And of course, as you know by the top 10, the number 1 independent comic was The Wicked and Divine Christmas Annual. Of course, those were all digital sales, but what the heck, I like finding stuff like that out. It's pretty cool. But those are the top everything sold for Marvel, DC, even some independent comics. Of course, Marvel is still in the doghouse. You gotta stretch the countdown out to 30, 40, 50 before they really start making an impact. Let's hope that CB realizes this and changes come. Well, those are the countdowns and even some of my opinions on what people were saying. What about you? What were you surprised to see in the top 10 or top 20? What are you surprised to see that's not in there? What are people buying that they shouldn't, like, say, Amazing Spider-Man, since everybody hates Dan Slott? And what is so low? I mean, come on, Daredevil should be way higher on the list. You know, what do you think should be changed about it? Of course, we can't do anything. It's all up to the customer. This is what it is. This is the top 10, top 20 that are being sold to people. Also, if you like videos like this, you want to see more, click like, share, of course, because that gets news about the channel out. And if you haven't done it already, click subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. Cool things happen around here sometimes. Also, this is the way we make our money, so head on over to Patreon, drop $1 in the till. Links in the description below. Like to thank everybody who's already done that. And to everyone, all of the true believers who feel that if Robin doesn't follow orders, Batman just needs to emergency bat turn that car right around and go right back home. We thank you very, very much for watching.